Okay, so what you see here is the first trumpet is the description of this beginning of this event that's going to be made to look like somewhat of a natural event. And then the second trumpet is going to be the absolute total devastation. This is when we experience that millstone, which is the second cup. And you have to understand this, because this is what's going to put us into the New World Order. This is that event. Because after we have this event take place, then we have these locusts that come out of the inner earth. Now these locusts are going to be these alien beings. And what they're going to be doing is they're going to be spewing false doctrine. And it says, by these three was the third part of the men killed, by the fire, by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Now I've already explained this in one of my earlier videos, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over this again, because this information is absolutely crucial. I'm not going to do it here now. I'll do it in a separate video. So we see that this second cup event, okay, now remember, we're talking about doubles. We're talking about the connection that Obama has to fulfilling this second cup, this double prophecy, his double name, his double persona. Now here we have the second cup we're talking about, which is a double. All right. Now look at us. We're right here at the trumpets, and then the second trumpet, which is a double. This is the fulfillment. This is that millstone, which is the second cup. Another double. Unreal. Now look where it's at. It's on verse 8 of chapter 8. Another double. These doubles are no coincidence. They are to lead those with eyes to see. They are to make those connections. This is the second cup. This is what will propel us into the New World Order. And this event will be a tragic event as a result of this wormwood and the deaths that follow. It will be a man-made event that's made to look like a natural event, quite possibly something astronomical or blamed on some sort of terror. But nonetheless, it's going to be bad enough to scare the mess out of the world and to push us into the New World Order. And then, lo and behold, who comes to clear up all the mess, just like they're telling everybody they are these aliens, which are going to be these locusts. And there came out of the smoke locust upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpions of the earth have power. Now, I've gone over this plenty in my other videos. I'm not going to go into detail here. But what I want you to see is that the locusts have this king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. Now that translates to the devil. So the devil we know of is the prince of this world. And Jesus is even quoted as saying that. And he's known as the fallen prince of this world. And this is going to be that being that we have here that is going to be the beast out of the earth. It's the same scenario. We have this war that takes place that's going to result in the New World Order, which is that second cup, y'all. I just showed it to you. And then we have right after that the description of that's going to result, and it says, and they shall worship him, meaning something that's going to result because of this event here. And we're going to worship not only him, the Antichrist, but those who are not written in the book of life. And that's going to be those locusts, the plural. There's the plural. It's the same event. And then it even tells us further who this person is, because it equates him as that beast out of the earth. And we just saw back on the locust that the locusts have a king over them who's in the inner earth, and his name is Apollyon. Now that's the devil. That's the Antichrist, the prince of this world. So all of this staging is set for that event. Now I'm going to show you here what really all of this is about next.